Hey there movie buffs! Welcome to Cinema Central, the ultimate destination for all things film and television. Today we've got some mind-blowing facts and exciting updates about Christopher Nolan's upcoming film, Oppenheimer. Get ready for an exclusive peek behind the scenes. Let's count down top 10 jaw-dropping facts and trivia about this highly anticipated movie. Kicking off our list, at number 10, we have an epic fallout.
This is a national emergency.
It's a historic moment for Christopher Nolan as Oppenheimer marks his first movie not with Warner Brothers. After almost 2 decades of collaboration, their relationship hit a rough patch when Warner Brothers announced the film's date release on HBO Max.
Not necessarily trustworthy.
Nolan, a vocal critic of the streaming service, began exploring other options when Universal eagerly seized the opportunity to work with him, leading to a well-documented breakup with Warner Brothers. And here's a fun fact. Oppenheimer shares its release date with the Barbie movie, which comes from the same studio.
Oh my God.
Coincidence or not, you tell us. This serves as a testament to Nolan's belief in creative freedom as he's unafraid to compete head-to-head with Warner Brothers.
You are the man who gave them the power to destroy themselves.
At number 9, we have Nolan's special request. Universal Studios is going all in on Oppenheimer. As per Nolan's request, the studio will focus solely on the movie for 6 weeks. 3 weeks before its release and 3 weeks after. No other Universal distributed film will interfere. This exclusive treatment ensures that the biopic receives undivided attention.
Because this is the most important thing to ever happen in the history of the world.
Next, at number 8, we have some badass trivia. As we all know, Christopher Nolan is a maestro of practical effects, and Oppenheimer is no exception. In a world where CGI dominates, Nolan stays true to his craft. That nuclear explosion you see in the film's trailer, it's not VFX.
Stakes really couldn't be any higher.
That's right. He took on the monumental challenge of recreating the Trinity test.
What are you doing?
The first nuclear weapon detonation. Without relying on computer graphics. This is the kind of authenticity that sets him apart in the industry.
That's a huge responsibility.
You know that viral Interstellar soundtrack? Well, it was composed by esteemed composer Hans Zimmer, who also composed the soundtrack of famous films like The Lion King, Inception, and more. Turns out, he was unavailable to collaborate with Nolan on Tenet and now Oppenheimer.
Why? Why?
Due to his commitment on the Dune films. Following their successful work on Tenet, Ludwig Göransson has composed the soundtrack of the film. Get ready for an all-star ensemble cast at number 6.
Everybody will go crazy.
Oppenheimer features a star-studded lineup, including Cillian Murphy, Emily Blunt, Robert Downey Jr., Sir Kenneth Branagh, and Matt Damon. With such incredible talent on board, we can expect an extraordinary cinematic experience for sure.
The world will remember this day.
And speaking of the cast, it was a summer camp experience for the Oppenheimer cast at number 5. Emily Blunt revealed that the ensemble cast lived together in New Mexico during production.
Why would we go to the middle of nowhere for who knows how long?
Creating a close-knit and collaborative atmosphere.
It wakes you up.
This shared living arrangement fostered a sense of camaraderie and added a special touch to the filming process. At number 4, we shed light on the black and white treatment of the film we've all seen in the trailer. Turns out, Oppenheimer blends color and black and white cinematography to convey different timelines and perspectives. A significant portion of the film is shown in color, representing Oppenheimer's subjective experience. Meanwhile, black and white sequences provide an objective view from another character's perspective. Nolan's ingenious use of visuals adds depth and complexity to the narrative.
This is not a film, this is an experience.
At number 3, we have some Easter egg trivia. It seems Nolan dropped hints about Oppenheimer in his previous film, Tenet. Robert Oppenheimer's name was mentioned during a conversation between Priya Singh, played by Dimple Kapadia, and the protagonist John David Washington,
Oppenheimer became concerned,
suggesting that Nolan had already planted the seed for his next cinematic endeavor.
Wow.
His meticulous planning and interconnected storytelling make the Nolanverse even more intriguing.
Truman needs to know what's next. What's next?
At number 2, we have a story about the genesis of Oppenheimer. Reportedly, it all began with producer Charles Roven pitching the film to Christopher Nolan, based on the biographical book American Prometheus. What's even more exciting is that Nolan's interest was further piqued when he received a book of Oppenheimer's speeches from actor Robert Pattinson during the wrap party of his previous film, Tenet. And that's how the Oppenheimer film was born. Talk about Inception.
Profound.
Before we get to our final spot, here's a bonus fun fact for you. Brace yourselves for an epic runtime. Oppenheimer surpasses the duration of Nolan's previous films, clocking in at over 3 hours. This immersive experience will captivate audiences as they delve deep into the extraordinary story of J. Robert Oppenheimer. Get ready to lose yourself in Nolan's cinematic universe like never before.
Masterpiece.
And finally, at number 1 we have a story that will blow your mind. Did you know that Cillian Murphy, who shines as the brilliant Robert Oppenheimer, was a contender for the role of Batman?
Chances are near zero.
Although he didn't take on the iconic superhero, which he later admitted he regretted, continued their partnership when he collaborated closely with Nolan in the past on films like Dunkirk, Inception and Dark Knight. This project brings their collaboration full circle and showcases their artistic chemistry. That's a wrap on our exclusive Oppenheimer updates. Let us know in the comments which movies you'd like to know fun facts about. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay up to date with all the latest from Cinema Central.